Hey, look out there, Lucky. What are you trying to do? Knock me off from here?
I'd be doing the community a favor.
Hey, you young squirt.
Pretty, ain't they?
Hey, don't do that.
Hello, Lucky. Hello. What lovely flowers.
Yeah, I brought them for you.
Oh, thank you. Aren't they pretty, Windy?
Don't do that.
Hey, what's the fracas about and who won?
They're not fighting.
The silly old coot's always upsetting things.
Oh, that darn bouquet of flowers has done it. Hoppy, my hay fever's got me down again.
Spring fever, he means. Look at that sign.
Darn good job, I call it. Huh?
Looks like something the cat dragged in.
Oh, what do you mean? That's
Hey, you better take something for that. You're gonna drown somebody.
I aim to.
Are you hurt much?
Well, what do you think?
Where?
Well, now, well, that's kind of a personal question.
Well, I reckon he's hurt the most where he hit the hardest.
Yeah, right where he fits in the saddle.
Oh, you fellas ain't got no delicacy at all.
Hey, look out for them big words, Lucky.
If you don't, they'll snap right back and throw you.
Windy? What's in that jug?
Why, it's medicine. Yeah, that's what it is, spring medicine. You see, every spring I get a powerful itch in the feet. For some reason or other, I just got to go somewhere. So I kind of take a little less, you know, to get it out of my system.
You know what happens to anybody Uncle Buck catches with liquor on this ranch.
Why, that ain't liquor. Here, smell it.
Here, you taste it.
Sulfur and molasses.
See?
So you told the truth for once.
Why, I never told a lie in my whole life. Did I, Hoppy?
Yeah.
Well, maybe once.
Come on, Lucky. I'll give you some arnica to rub on you where you fell.
Looks to me like Buck's niece has got a rope on Lucky he ain't gonna be able to get rid of.
Hand it over.
Oh, Hoppy, there's a little mite of goat's milk in it to make the medicine work.
I just wanted to see if Lucky was lying to save your hide.
Oh, you great kid. Yeah.
I still remember a night in September when I first kissed you, sweetheart. I can't forget.
You got it too, Happy?
Got what?
Spring fever?
No. I was just thinking about what happened over back in them Black Buttes last spring. About this time. Remember?
I ain't likely to forget that stampede. 200 head of Bar 20 cattle lost in them blind canyons.
Yeah, and 3 of the Bar 20's best riders trampled into something that didn't even look human.
Yeah.
That stampede wasn't an accident. It was murder, Windy. Plenty back of them Black Buttes to stand looking into.
Yeah, but you got something else on your mind. Ain't you thinking of that good-looking Norrie Blake? That lady that homesteaded over in the Grass Valley a couple of years ago? Eh?
Well, maybe a little.
And it's your age, too.
Well, it's just that I don't like to think of any lady living in a place where there's nothing but rattlesnakes and rustlers.
Say, you got it bad. You better take a swig of this.
Come on.
Hoppy, I've got a tough job for you.
All right, name it.
I got an order for 1,000 head of stock.
What's so tough about that?
The herd's got to be delivered at Fort Hastings within 10 days.
I don't think it can be done, Buck.
It's got to be done. I need the cash. Now, you can cut out the fat stock in 2 days.
But that won't give us time to make the ride to Fort Hastings.
You'll have to take the shortcut over the Black Butte Trail.
Those buttes are a rustler's nest. Remember that last trip over there?
The Black Butte Trail.
Yeah, that means trouble.
Why can't we take him a southern route?
You got to make the contract date. Railroad won't hold the cars. Now, Hoppy, I don't like this any more than you do. But I'm up against a brick wall. I reckon that's going to put you up against the buttes. I need that chunk of dinero.
Well, we'll make it somehow, Buck. All right, boys, come on. We got some wrangling to do.
Can I go, Uncle Buck?
Can you go where, Artie?
I've never ridden herd on trail.
Certainly not.
I came all the way here from Kansas City for my vacation, and you and everybody else treat me like I was a kid. You don't think you're a man yet, do you, Archibald? Oh, shut up, sis. Just 'cause you got a man so unlucky, you think he's the only one around here can do anything. You ride trail? Why, if one of those rustlers laid an eye on you, he'd skin you alive. Is that so? Just show me one of them. I'll give him this.
Well, sure as shooting, you'll be the death of me yet, Archibald.
How can a feller get any place in this world with a name like Archibald? Hey, Wendy, how do you do that?
Do what?
Oh, that spinning with your gun.
No, go away. Don't bother me.
Oh, come on, everybody's teasing me.
Oh, you're the darndest pest I ever seen in all my life. Now keep your eyes open. Now go ahead and do it.
Oh, boy, I did it!
Hey, Lucky. Where's Keno?
I ain't seen him.
I soldiered on the job again. Go see if you can find him and get him out here.
Hey, you, Keno.
Well,
So you've been hitting the old red eye again.
what's it to you, handsome?
Hoppy wants to see you pronto.
Mr. Cassidy wants to see me so bad. Why don't he come after me himself?
I'm just telling you what he said.
Suppose you're going back and tell him what you just saw.
I'm no stool pigeon, Keno.
You're always snooping around trying to find out something so as you can carry it back to that slave driver. Getting yourself set pretty, ain't you, Lucky? Playing up to Buck Peters' needs. Singing her love song.
You'd better pull in your horns.
Why don't you make me?
I would, except Hoppy needs every man he's got.
I didn't join up the bar 20 to fight no wars for 40 pesos a month. And I don't ride herd on the Black Butte Trail.
Keno, you came here with a pretty tough breath. You asked Hoppy for a chance, and he gave it to you. Now you show your stuff while laying down on him. You're just plumb yellow, Keno.
I should have really let you have a Keno.
I ain't got no fight with you, Cassidy.
You got no fight with anybody, so long as you can hit like a sidewinder. When you're talking to a guy like this, never turn your back, Lucky. Go on back to your work. You go to Buck Peters and get your time. If I catch you on the bar 20 ranch an hour from now, I'll come after you smoking. And Keno, if I was you, I'd ride east. You hear me?
Yeah, you said ride east.
Wait a minute. Where you heading, fella?
That's according to who you are.
You're the one who's answering. What you want?
I want to see the chief.
What for?
Him and me's got a deal on.
The chief ain't in the buttes. Who winged you?
Oh, had a run-in with the foreman of the Bar 20.
You had a fracas with Hopalong Cassidy?
Yeah.
And you're here to tell it?
Yeah.
Loose talk.
Well, being the chief ain't in these parts, I'll get to riding.
Not that-a-way. Hit your cayuse into that draw. We aim to be right hospitable-like and entertain you till the chief gets back. As long as you got a deal on with him, he wouldn't like it if we let you go. Savvy?
Yeah.
Come on.
Sorry to hold you up, stranger. Oh, that's all right. Nice-looking cattle you have there.
Yeah, the Bar 20 race is nothing but the best.
Taking them to market?
Breaking trail at dawn tomorrow.
One of my horses cast a shoe.
Oh, that's too bad. Say, drive up to the ranch here and ask for Wendy. He'll be glad to put it on for you.
Thanks very much.
Pretty good, huh?
Hey, you know, I think you got something there, Artie.
Say, Wendy, how about you asking Hoppy to ask Uncle Buck if I can go on that trail drive tomorrow?
Oh, you better stay home. You know, we gotta have somebody take care of the ranch.
Oh,
Where can I find Wendy?
What's trouble?
My oar passed through this shoe. Can you fix it for me? Of course, I'll be glad to pay you for it.
Oh, sure. Bar 20 never charges a stranger anything for a little thing like that. Wait till I get some nails.
been driving long?
Yes.
Where you going?
Oh, west.
And you don't even carry a gun?
No.
Say, mister, you're sure not liable to live long.
Dear me, why?
Well, those buttes are just full of bad hombres, and they'd just as soon shoot you as look at you.
Oh, you alarm me.
We're riding that way tomorrow, and bet your boots that we'll be armed to the teeth. We'll be ready for 'em if they make one false move. Oh, heck.
A noble effort, my little man. Only you seem to be as awkward with firearms as I'm afraid of them.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You mind if I ask you the same question, mister?
Oh, this gentleman has an insatiable curiosity regarding my property. I thought I'd teach him a little lesson. Oh, I'm Professor Hepburn. I'm visiting my sister, Nora Blake, over in Grass Valley.
Oh, Nora Blake. Oh, I'm Cassidy, Hopalong Cassidy. Glad to know you, Professor.
She's spoken of you often.
Well, it must be kind of lonesome over there around the buttes, ain't it?
On the contrary. You see, I'm a paleontologist,
A what?
a scientist, a naturalist, explorer. In other words, I'm a bone digger.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing some research for an Eastern museum. I hope to prove to the scientific world the buttes, the natural habitat of the extinct dinosaur and other prehistoric fauna.
You don't say.
Yes, indeed. I'm finding quite a boneyard, a place of desolation, where any creature might die and remain undisturbed, undiscovered for 1,000,000 years. A perfect paradise for my purpose.
Well, I guess the buttes is a kind of a boneyard, all right. And say, if you find any bones or hides of the Bar 20 stock, I wish you'd let me know.
All right here, Professor.
Thanks. I hope you'll forgive any embarrassment I caused.
Maybe, but I won't forget it.
I aim to ride over to Grass Valley and see how Nora's getting on. You know, homesteading's quite a job for a lady to take on.
My sister will be glad to know what an interest you take in her welfare. Well, goodbye.
Adios.
Thanks.
I never saw none of them dino snorters as he's aiming to hunt. He sure goes after 'em with heavy caliber ammunition.
What do you mean?
You see what he's got in the wagon?
What?
Dynamite.
Well, folks homesteading, you know, they need dynamite. They might want to blow up some stumps or something.
Hoppy, I never thought I'd see the day that you'd let a good-looking woman...
Just a minute.
Well, I hope his horses will run away with him and blow him up. Dino snorters.
Know this hombre, Chief? Says he's got some kind of a deal on with you.
What do you want, Keno?
The Bar 20's pushing a big herd by here tomorrow. And I'm here to collect that money as you promised me if I tipped you off.
You're late with the news. I found out for myself.
Listen, I kept my part of the deal and I want my money.
You got nothing coming to you.
After me quitting my job and taking a chance of coming here,
That's your misfortune.
then I'll show you. I'll meet Cassidy and tell him what he's up against.
Hold on. Give me your rifle.
Nice shot, Chief.
Trifle heavy for sport shooting. All right, boys, get the top off. And then carry it all up the hill.
Say, what about Keno?
No, leave him there.
Cassidy'll find him.
And if he does, what then? Always get your opponent in the jumpy frame of mind. You have a psychological advantage over him. You know, Blackie, nature has a peculiar way of preserving a biological balance.
Yeah, that's right, Chief.
Ornithology is a most interesting study. Take that buzzard, for instance. There's a useful institution. What better coffin could any man desire than one which flies? Blackie, did you ever wish you had wings?
Say, I ain't aiming to ride no clouds nor twang no harp.
Don't worry, Blackie, you never will. Clem, try this wagon over to Grass Valley.
All right.
Then explain to my sister that I've gone around hunting some fossil specimens. And hurry up back here.
Get out of here.
Say, fellas,
You all know what happened on the Black Butte Trail last year. Well, if any of you fellas want to back out, now's the time to do it.
What do you think we are, Lucky?
We'll take care of it.
We're all with Hoppy.
Hoppy says be sure that all your guns are in working condition, just in case we need them.
I'm going up.
Here's an order in the Cattlemen's Association for that cash.
Buck, that's quite a piece of change. Think I better put the money in the bank and bring back a check?
Am I loco? After that fly-by-night bank folded up with me last year? I reckon, though, you better come back by the southern route.
All right. So long, Buck.
Good luck, Hoppy.
Bye, kid.
Try and get the herd past the buttes before dark.
All right.
Can I go, Uncle Buck?
Haven't I got enough to worry me? Go away.
Let's go, Lucky.
The Buttes have always been bad luck to the Bar 20. Be careful, won't you, Lucky?
All right, boys, get started. Come on, Lucky.
They'll be all right, honey.
Poor Artie. He wanted to go so badly.
Can't reach here much before sundown. Start planting it there.
Come on, boys, hurry up.
When it goes off, it'll stampede that herd and we'll be able to rustle them. We'll give Mr. Cassidy a welcome to Black Butte that'll justify his nickname of Hopalong.
Tell the boys to push them a little faster. We'll never make it through there.
Artie, is that any way for a regular cowboy to act? Well, I'd let you gone, son, but there's too much danger.
Danger? That's why I want to go. You didn't think of danger when you came out here 50 years ago. I couldn't have been born then. You had all the fun.
So you think it was fun?
If you had it all to do over again, what would you do?
Well, I reckon you got me there, Artie.
Can I go?
Oh, it's too late.
I got my pony already in saddle, and I can get you miles before they reach the butte.
Now, listen here. If you're going to take a man's place, you're going to have to do a man's work.
I will.
Well, your gun, your belt and holster are lying right where you left them.
Oh, boy. Artie! Artie, where are you going?
Well, I guess he had to learn sometime. I reckon it's in his blood.
pushing them stairs pretty hard, ain't they?
Yeah, but I hope they don't take a notion to turn them into one of them canyons for water.
Hoppy, something's happened. Come on.
Here.
Come on. Up. Hip.
Hip.
I told him to ride east.
Plugged right through the back.
Probably never known what happened.
Maybe he did. One of you boys take care of him. The rest of you better get started. It's gonna be dark soon. Now keep your eyes peeled on them buttes and don't let the herd break that way.
Hoppy, look.
Here I am.
Get off of that horse.
Uncle Buck said I could come.
Did you hear what I said? Get off of that horse. Now get in the chuck wagon here with Windy. Windy, pull in to the foot of that cliff. We'll chow there tonight.
Get out. Unhook him there, son. Help me with the dinner.
All right, boys. Pick up those steers.
Windy! Hardy! Take it easy, Artie. We'll have you out in just a minute. Get his feet, Lucky.
See if there's some water in the wagon.
Harvey, what happened to my pony?
Your pony's all right, Artie. He's still out there grazing.
Hoppy, Hoppy, come here. Hey, look at that. Huh. What do you think of your dainty snorters feller now, huh?
I aim to find out. Come on. There we go. Where's the herd?
The boys are holding them about 6 miles south of the buttes.
That is what's left of them.
How many missing?
About 200 head near as we could tally.
How about the men?
Oh, a few sprained wishbones.
We didn't have no chance to make our fight.
Ride back and get the herd moving south.
But, Hoppy, aren't you gonna fight and get our stolen cattle back?
No.
Say, it ain't like you, Hoppy.
Just like what happened last year, Hoppy.
Only it'll never happen again. Oh, Lucky. You know Artie can't be moved, so you make a camp and look out for him here.
Yeah?
Lucky, from now on, you're in charge of the herd. I want you to roll them into Fort Hastings. Here's the cash order. You'll be paid for the number of steers you deliver. I want you to listen close. I want you to get the cash and ride back this way at exactly 12 noon, 8 days from now. No sooner and no later. Now, you got that?
It's a week from tomorrow.
That's right. You won't let me down, will you, kid?
If I ever.
No. So long.
Bye, Hoppy.
Good luck, son. If it's any of my business, what are you aiming to do?
Wendy, when you go after big fish, you've got to use live bait. I'm going fishing. And Lucky is my bait.
That's just as plain as a Chinese laundry ticket.
You just get them rustlers down out of the buttes. Out here into the open, that's all I want. I think I've figured out a way to do it. You better throw up a few rocks there for protection.
I got you.
And if you're right about Nora Blake, a woman that plays a man's game has to take a man's chances. So long.
So long, Hoppy. Whoa there, Archibald. You're supposed to be sick.
I'm hungry.
Hungry? Doggone if I ain't afraid you're going to get well.
Howdy, Nora.
Well, if it isn't Hopalong Cassidy.
Hey, who's your boyfriend there in the window?
Boyfriend. Horace has the funniest sense of humor. You see, that's my brother's laboratory now.
Oh.
Come on inside.
Thanks.
I must have known you were coming.
Yeah?
Look.
Oh, donuts. My favorite dish. And good, too. So you know that thing out there kind of scared me.
Well, when you meet Horace, you'll understand.
I have met him,
Oh, he didn't tell me. But then he's so absent-minded sometimes.
but I'd like to know him better.
Well, come on, then.
Just a minute. All right.
Horace. Horace.
What? Huh? Oh, hello.
Mr. Cassidy is interested in your work, Horace.
I just made the most astounding anthropological discovery, Mr. Cassidy. You see, there's a missing link in the human group between the Paleolithic and Neolithic ages, the intermediary between the flat skull and the round type.
You don't tell me.
We have here the cornered cranial structure, so long sought by science.
Oh, you mean, kind of a square head, huh? Say, I think I know this fella.
Well, now, careful. You're liable to destroy a priceless specimen.
Yes, sir, that's him, all right. A fellow named Anthony. He was a rustler. The boys from the Bar 20 captured him red-handed up on Thunder Mesa. See, that's where they parted his hair with a .45.
No, you must be mistaken.
Oh, no, I'm not. Just a minute here. There's the slug. Say, when you get ready to put this fellow in the museum, just label him as a sample of what happens to people that can't keep their running irons off a Bar 20 stock.
I should have made such a mistake.
Oh, we all make mistakes. But some of us don't make them twice.
I can't understand it.
Say, did you come here to visit me or Horace? Where's your shadow?
Huh?
Windy. He's always at your heels.
Oh, Windy. Oh, he's got hay fever. I left him over at the Bar 20.
Now, Larry, how you feeling?
Pretty good.
That's fine. Now, you just take it easy and I'll go get a little fresh water.
No, thanks.
Oh, have another.
Oh, all right.
You haven't your usual appetite.
No.
And how's Lucky?
Oh, I was going to tell you about Lucky. We were over... What's that?
My brand. I just had it registered with the Cattlemen's Association. The triangle is the shape of my little valley. The double B is for the black buttes that surround it. But you were going to tell me about Lucky. Why, what's the matter, Huffy?
Nora, I sent Lucky to Fort Hastings with a big bunch of stock. I'm going to meet him at the Buttes when he rides back with the money.
That will be several $1,000s.
Yeah.
But do you think it's safe to allow Lucky?
I trust Lucky.
Well, then I'm to have your company until Lucky returns?
Well, unless you throw me out.
Mr. Cassidy, consider yourself my prisoner.
And I couldn't ask for a prettier jailer.
Climb up, boys.
Dirk, I want you to ride past the Fort Hastings. Check on a man named Lucky. Find if he's riding back this way with money and when. Burn leather back and report.
We done a good job of blocking, Chief. In 2 weeks, you'd never know, but bar 20 had always been triangle double B.
Yeah, Hepburn's got them steers bottled up in Satan's Canyon. They're blotting the bar 20 brand to Triangle BB. Sent a feller to Fort Hastings to check on Lucky.
Just what I figured. Now we can get that gang down out of the buttes into the open here and have an open fight. Now, when Artie's well enough to be left alone, you hot-footed back to the bar 20. Have Buck and the boys back here when Lucky makes his ride by. Beat him. Keep under cover and don't let anybody see you. Get up.
You lied to me, Hopalong. Why did you tell me Wendy was back at bar 20?
Because rustlers are raiding the bar 20 stock. They're using your brand to cover their tracks.
Then I'm under suspicion?
I'm in the buttes to find the guilty parties.
I'm afraid you'll have to prove what you say, Mr. Cassidy.
I aim to. And Wendy is part of my plan.
Hey!
Thanks, Wendy.
Yeah? I can't leave you now, son. It sure knocks Hoppy's plan higher than a kite.
You know, you've been here a week today, and you haven't proven anything to me yet.
There's one now. There's the old bar 20 brand. You see how they've changed it over to the Triangle Double B?
I'm sorry I doubted you, Hoppy.
It's all right, Nora.
My men must have known about this. I'll fire every last one of them.
Oh, no, don't do that. Lucky and Wendy carried out my orders. I'm going to make my play today.
I've been a lot of bother to you, haven't I?
Bother? Sure, that's all right. Just as long as you're still in the ring. looks like trouble, and the odds are against us. Now listen, Sonny. You and me have got to make just the best fight we can.
Gosh, I kept you from going after Uncle Buck, didn't I?
Why, you couldn't help it. Just same, I wish Hoppy was here. Lucky'll be riding along here in a minute.
Get me a drink, will you?
Sure. Marty! Marty, come back here!
I'm going for Uncle Buck and his boys!
Young whippersnapper.
Hello, Horace.
Hello.
Where are you going?
I'm shipping some specimens east of the museum, taking them to the railroad at Fort Hastings. Oh. There's an interesting one. Well, better be going.
Well, take care of yourself, Horace.
Now, if I'm not back in a few days, don't you worry about me. Bye.
Bye. You certainly had me worried. I mean about Horace. I was afraid you suspected him.
Him? Your brother's a big man. He has more important things to think about in the world than rustling cattle.
Here comes Dirk.
Part 20 fellas coming to the money. Catch him when he rides by the buttes.
Blackie, a rifle. Give me a rifle.
Oh! Hoppy! Hoppy!
Do that again.
Mr. Cassidy.
Nora, look up toward the pass. See anything?
No.
Whoever took that pot shot at me wasn't fooling. I didn't miss far. Now's the time for me to make my play. Goodbye, Nora. Did you mean it just now when you kissed me?
Come back sometime and out.
I aim to.
Goodbye, Hoppy.
Goodbye, Nora.
Clem, you stay here. The rest of you come with me.
Yeah.
Shorty, where's Hoppy?
Well, Hoppy stopped over at the Buttes.
What for?
We don't know.
Where's the money?
Lucky's got it.
Where's Lucky? Where's Artie?
Sorry, Buck. We got in a little trouble over at the Buttes. And Artie got mussed up a little.
Uncle Buck, look! Uncle Buck, there's trouble at the Buttes. Gotta ride fast. Hoppy needs it.
Get my horse. Saddle up, boys.
Boys, if Hoppy's got that Black Butte gang in the open, we've a long score to settle.
We'll never call you Archibald again, Artie.
All right, boys. Let's go. Come on.
Let's get him. Cassidy's too much of a man to shoot in the back. Come on.
Now we are in a fine spot. You got the money? Good.
Why didn't you get here on time? Now you made me bust my heirloom.
Your what?
My grandpa's watch.
You better save your breath. You might need it later.
Why didn't you shoot Cassidy when you had a chance?
I couldn't plug him in the back.
All right, get down there and charge that ball.
Here they come.
Well, Buck, looks like the trouble with the Black Buttes is finished.
I reckon so.
Poor devil.
I hope Nora never finds out.
Doggone it, Hoppy, you're in love.
Maybe you're right.
Me too.
Yeah, I guess must be springtime. You know, fellas liable to get that way when the posies begin to bloom. Posies.